Avyakti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar.
Om Shanti. In sweet remembrance of Baba. Baba is most beloved, my eternal mother and father. Baba is also my teacher. Baba is my supreme guide, my companion and friend. He is incorporeal, invisible, but Baba's powers, Baba's qualities can be experienced anywhere, every moment. So, with lot of love, I remember sweet Baba. Remembrance is very natural when there is relationship. My love and respect for Baba always reminds me to be in remembrance. Like Brahma Baba and Mama, we all also have to have Baba's remembrance all the time. It's not question of 8 hours or 10 hours, but 24 hours. And this remembrance is not only when I need something or when there is difficulty. This remembrance is same like there is breath, the life in the body. So with every breath, I remember Baba. At this time, all the souls in the world they need to experience the vibrations, the power of love. So as much I stay in remembrance of Baba, as a earth, a star on the earth, I radiate Baba's love. We all understand that everything in the world is temporary, is limited. But I, soul, I am eternal, I am immortal. The world is in extreme darkness. Baba's light, Baba's love is very important. There is so much peace in Baba's remembrance. There is courage to face the situations in the life. As I am absorbed in Baba's remembrance, I feel detached from body. And gradually feel a beautiful form of light, angelic form emerging. The Avyakti stage, stage beyond awareness of body. There is total soul consciousness. And I could feel the divinity. In remembrance of Baba, I also become incorporeal, but in angelic form, like Baba. Baba's light, Baba's power. Makes me lighthouse like Baba. There is sweet silence. Internal lightness. And company of Baba.
संतुष्ट रहने वाली संतुष्ट आत्माएं वह संतुष्ट मणियों को देख रहे। ये रूहानी मणियों की चमक सारे दरबार को चमका रही। संतोषी आत्माएं स्वयं को भी प्रिय और सर्व को भी प्रिय और पाप को तो प्रिय है। तो ऐसे होना ऐसे क्योंकि इस श्रेष्ठ ब्राह्मण जीवन में अप्राप्ति का नाम ही नहीं, सर्व प्राप्ति संपन्न आत्माएं। तो जहाँ सर्व प्राप्ति है वहाँ सदा संतुष्टता सुदय और स्वाभाविक है। नेचुरल स्वभाव उसका संतुष्टता का स्वरूप व स्वभाव निजी संस्कार ऐसा श्रेष्ठ है जो असंतुष्ट आत्मा को भी संतुष्टता का वाइब्रेशन वायुमंडल संतोष वायुमंडल में बदल लेता संतुष्टता इस संगम युग की विशेष बाप दादा की देन है। अच्छा
Om Shanti. According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel. I am a point, and the Father is also a point. In order to bring perfection close, simply remember two expressions. I am a point, and the Father is also a point. However, together with being a point, the Father is also an ocean. Stay in the remembrance of the one point and have a constant and steady stage. Follow the directions of one and be a helper in the task of just the one. There is no need to go into expansion. If you want to go into expansion, then let it be for service only. If it isn't to do with service, then put a full stop. There is no need to use your intellect for that. This is the easy method to attain perfection. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 16. According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel. Today's topic, I am a point, and the Father is also a point. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Now is okay. Yes. Yeah, I can. Yes, very good. It's so natural. Mama is making it easy. Every day, just practice little bit and become complete, become angel. But what is the connection of time with the angelic stage? Is it time helping us? We are bringing time close, or time is helping us to come close to stage of perfection? Because we know that, clock is moving. Both clocks are moving, the clock of the world and clock of 24 hours. So it's just kind of feel the connection of the time helping us to reach our stage of perfection. I remember one time Brahma Baba said, someone said, Baba, I'm doing a lot of efforts. And so Baba said, then you will have to wait because you won't just go alone. No? It's the time then many of us have to go together. So Baba used to say, it's just like, there is a train, right? Or a ship. So there are so many passengers. And if a few passengers arrive early, but train won't leave early, right? It will leave in the time. So some used to say then, oh, I don't need to rush then. I don't have to, hurry because it has time. It's not that, but how, practically in awareness and in actions. Sometimes through awareness, we feel that, yes, I am really reaching to that stage. But like Baba said this morning, that intellect goes in actions and then awareness is lost or just faded. But to reach to a stage where awareness and practical life actions, while doing actions to have remembrance, while doing action to use all the treasures, whether we call that as Raj Yoga or Karma Yoga. Baba said Raj Yoga because we are kings and should have total control over our mind and intellect, our sanskars. Because king means control, right? Ruling power. So I think that it's like awareness and our form. I had been saying, everything should be now in the emerged form. And that is visible through your face and through your activity and interaction with others. Because activity or service, the stage while doing service. And relationships are very important. Interaction. That's why today Baba said, relationship is the first, then attainments. And third is the power of soul's power. That means your body. One is through body doing service like speaking or doing karma yoga. But other is that if at that time your vibrations are of Baba's remembrance, vibrations are peaceful. That means the atmosphere which you're creating while doing. No tension, no force, nothing, but just do everything as a Raj Yogi. And that is what Baba says, serving through thoughts, words, and actions, same time. You are doing actions, but you are serving through your vibrations. As if you're not doing anything, or it's most elevated. And it's the presence of every soul. Like even if we are giving course, giving knowledge to someone, are they feeling that? No? Does it sound real or just intellectual information, intellectual reasoning? And Baba always used to say, you cannot prove anything. You don't have to argue to convince anyone. You have to speak the truth. And those who are ready to receive, they will receive it. Right? Because in the beginning, there used to be so many, they like to argue. And then we also used to get into that. It says truth cannot be, you cannot convince anyone through argument. And also those who have this feeling and experience of truth, they won't even argue, right? So it is through silence they will, and whatever we say, because we are saying in that reality, which we all have realized, others will also feel that way. So now the service will be such, right? So I like yesterday when Baba said, as your stage is becoming complete, you will be detached. You don't have to say, oh, I have to be detached. You will become detached. No, Baba gave example of leaving the pot and coming out of it. So today also our Avyakti signal is very interesting. Baba is saying to become complete, you just need to remember 2 words. And every time you listen to these 2 words, we have a different meaning and with different understanding. One is I am a point, and Baba also is a point. But then also to remember, if you remember this, Baba is saying, Baba is not only a point, but he's also an ocean. You know, within I as a point, there is a whole world. In this point of light, there is whole world. My part of the whole cycle is within that point. But Baba as a point is the ocean. But then I need to be both, right? Whole world in the point. But Baba is saying, don't go in the details. But just be a point in the sense of let everything be totally merged. And that is silence, right? That is our eternal stage, that everything is merged. And then when soul has to play part, then it definitely emerges. So Baba is saying that when you have remembrance of Baba as a point and you as a point, then your stage is consistent. It doesn't fluctuate. So there is then direction of one, and then you are helpers in God's task. When you are in the stage of being Bindu, there is remembrance of one and also remembrance and the task. You are occupied in the task of one. No, a stage comes in our life, we don't want to go in detail. As soon as somebody says, oh, I know, I understand, like you understand what the point is, and you don't like to go in detail. There is a time I see, even now, some people just want to know everything, everything, everything. And time comes, you are so detached. You know everything in essence, but no interest in detail. So these are like some of the qualities Baba said you will experience when you are close to stage of perfection is there is no interest to go in detail. whether it is situation, whether about any relationship. Baba says, it's not only you don't have interest, but you don't need also. Up to certain extent you need, but just keep going on, you don't need it. If you really need to go into expansion, it's only for service. If there is no need to go in expansion, just be a point. And don't allow your intellect to keep going on and on. Even for service, Baba is saying, some days intellect really goes on and on. I was finding that since morning I woke up, my thoughts were a lot into, there were a few other things, but how do we serve more? And then I came to know about this Earth Day on Saturday. So I said, we are not visible. We are so much in and private, right? So why not every place, Baba's home, can have, as they want us from UN to do, sunrise meditation. So I start calling and I said, oh, look at what time is sunrise. Can we do it? Which corner we will do it? So my intellect was, how we tell everyone to do it. So then after some times I said, let me be a pointer now. And then few other thoughts. So which is good in a way, because I feel something new we have to do, something different, so that everyone's enthusiasm. Otherwise we are in a routine. It's okay, but there's not enough feelings of that energy of enthusiasm. Let's do something new, something different. But a point came, then I had to say, that's it, don't think more now. And then another plan start coming, then third plan start coming. So in a way, Baba says, good, but also use point, become point, so that you are more clear, as Baba said, clear mind. And there is more power also when you are a point. So Baba is saying that, so you go in details as much as necessary. And Baba said this is the easy method to become complete. So even to get the task done, it's not just thinking, right? It needs power for that to happen in practical. So using the point, remembering Baba as point, Baba as ocean, go in details as much necessary. If not, just be a point. So I think it's really interesting to see where, how much is needed. And then just become very quiet, silent. So internally, a lot of waves of enthusiasm. And also kind of, what is the need of the time? Not only for ourselves, but also for people, also for the world. And based on that, you prepare yourself for service. So it's an interesting point. And some of the points is only when you practice and you become embodiment, then you start seeing the significance. Otherwise, what's the point? So for today, our homework will be to apply these 2 points, where to go in details, how much, be a senseful. Think of Baba as point and ocean. So enjoy playing today with these 2 points. Om Shanti.
According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel. I am a point, and the Father is also a point. In order to bring perfection close, simply remember 2 expressions. I am a point, and the Father is also a point. However, together with being a point, the Father is also an ocean. Stay in the remembrance of the one point and have a constant and steady stage. Follow the directions of one and be a helper in the task of just the one. There is no need to go into expansion. If you want to go into expansion, then let it be of service only. If it isn't to do with service, then put a full stop. There is no need to use your intellect for that. This is the easy method to attain perfection. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. First of all, I would like to thank each one of you for joining today for World Meditation Hour. It was a wonderful hour together being in Avyakti Parivar to serve the world. So thank you very much. And we will do this every month as we have third Sunday of World Meditation Hour. And also, as Didi mentioned about the Earth Day next Saturday. So yes, if we can be also inspired wherever you are, maybe at your home, at your center, we can find a time when we can plant maybe a plant or tree or seed, whatever can be done. It would be wonderful. So tomorrow is Monday and our schedule, Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Meditation will start at 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, followed by meditation commentary by Didi, English series, and Avyakti journey. Okay, so now let's start Avyakti journey. Welcome to Avyakti journey. Avyak Murlis from 1969, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
April 2nd, 1970. Avyakti Murli. Signs of the perfect stage. Are you such renunciates who have renounced everything? To be a renunciate who has renounced everything, and a renunciate of all thoughts, not just the renunciation of all relationships, but also the renunciation of all thoughts. This is the stage of perfection. What is Bapdada seeing? The stars of victory. So you are in Bapdada's list of stars of victory. Just as you are cooperative with one another in other tasks, in the same way, it is visible that you will be cooperative with one another in the future too. It isn't that you have to become that. It is visible that you are like that. You have to come just as close as when sound is made and it reaches you. You now have to follow Baba completely in all aspects in a short time. You are doing that, and you will continue to do that. What are all of those who were in your gathering at the beginning doing? Why was the gathering created? Those of you who stay within the gathering, together with looking after the yajna, are you also looking after yourself? Those who can look after themselves can also look after the yajna. Those who cannot look after themselves cannot look after the yajna. It is not clear to you what your gathering has to do. And so, when it is convenient, you must call your companions. When you call Bapdada, he will come. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take Bapdada long to come. Did you look after your group? There is the Pandava group, the Shakti group, and this is the service group. But what is the state of the group of Pandavas and the group of mothers? You will be able to look after them by coming close to your main center. This group has to perform its duty. Remind them of their duty. This is the duty until the end. It is not just for 8 days, the result of the gathering. The result of the bhatti that you were given is also the result of the gathering. You were told that there is a lack of 25% in all 4 powers being equal. Acha, you can't tell what would happen if you were to pass with honors. All of you would come close. That is pass in Hindi. At present, you have just created the sound. You haven't issued a challenge. You were given a method for this, so that all 4 powers would become equal. Sometimes there is the speciality of one power, and sometimes the speciality of another power. But when you do service with all 4 powers being equal, you will be able to challenge everyone. There is a reason why you aren't able to issue a challenge. Baba is not talking of the gathering. There is the total sound created, but the challenge hasn't been issued. You have just spread the sound. You haven't yet woken up those who are sleeping. You have just made them turn over in bed. What is the reason why you are not able to issue a challenge? Speak. You will be able to issue a challenge when you do not accept any vote. What happens at present? You accept many things, whether physical or subtle. When you do not accept any thoughts, you will then be able to issue a challenge. At present, it is mixed, and the result, therefore, is also mixed. The result that is fixed from the previous cycle has not yet been attained. You know what is fixed, but at present it is mixed. Do you understand? Do not even accept the consciousness of I. I am this. I am serviceable. I am a Maharati. I am doing this. I have done this. Remove the consciousness of I from all this, and let there be the word Baba, Baba. Only then will you be able to issue a challenge. Only the Supreme Soul has supreme power, whereas souls have power according to their capacity. So you will receive supreme power when you say Baba, and you will receive power according to your capacity when you say I. This is why the result is also according to your capacity. The language now has to be changed. The Sakar form showed you everything by doing it practically. Did he ever say, I am making this work? Did he ever say, I conducted the Murli very well? I did this service. I gave attention to the children. Did he ever say this? So you have to finish accepting in this way. This is known as fulfilling the promise you have made. You sing a song, I will die for you. Do you remember it? What is known as dying for someone? To finish the consciousness of I means to die for someone. If you do not accept anything, you can then issue a challenge. In everything, there should be no defamation or praise, no consciousness of mine or yours. When you do not accept anything, you will be able to issue a challenge. However, all of you have a thought in your mind later. As soon as the thought is created in your mind, it reaches there. That is, it reaches Baba. Why it first reaches there is also a deep riddle. Whatever thoughts you create in your mind enter your mind later, but they are revealed to Bab Dada before that, because when you become perfect, everything that is fixed in the drama is clearly visible. This is why Baba sees clearly in advance whatever is fixed in the drama. This is why Baba speaks to you in advance on seeing your future. It is as though it has reached Baba in advance. Then, when you play a part, Bab Dada also plays a part. You play a part of having a heart-to-heart conversation, and Bab Dada plays the part of listening to you. Do you understand? Even if someone cannot recognize the self as he really is, Bab Dada can know him. So now, when you make these four powers equal, you will become equal to the Father as he was in the corporeal form. The more you make your samskars equal to those of the Father, the closer you will come. Which samskars? The samskars of the Sakar form, to remain beyond and have the vision of a detached observer. These were the elevated qualifications of the perfect stage of the Sakar form. You have to make your samskars equal to these. With these virtues, you will be able to conquer everyone's heart. Those who conquer everyone's heart at the confluence age will become the world emperors in the future. All are included in the world. So you have to sow the seed here and receive the fruit there. Acham, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So now we will do the homework meditation and then we'll take drishti from Didi and remember Baba.
According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel. I am a point, and the Father is also a point. In order to bring perfection close, simply remember two expressions. I am a point, and the Father is also a point. However, together with being a point, the Father is also an ocean. Stay in the remembrance of the one point and have a constant and steady stage. Follow the directions of one and be a helper in the task of just the one. There is no need to go into expansion. If you want to go into expansion, then let it be of service only. If it isn't to do with service, then put a full stop. There is no need to use your intellect for that. This is the easy method to attain perfection.
समय की समीपता प्रमाण अव्यक्त फरिश्ता बनो। मैं बिंदु हूँ और बाप भी बिंदु है। संपूर्णता को समीप लाने के लिए सिर्फ दो शब्द याद रखो। मैं बिंदु हूँ और बाप भी बिंदु है, लेकिन बिंदु के साथ साथ सिंधु है। तो एक बिंदु की याद और एक रस अवस्था, एक की ही मत और एक के ही कर्तव्य में मददगार बनो। बाकी विस्तार में जाने की दरकार नहीं। विस्तार में जाना है तो सिर्फ सर्विस प्रति। अगर सर्विस नहीं तो बिंदु उसके आगे अपनी बुद्धि को चलाने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। यही सहज विधि है संपूर्णता को प्राप्त करने की। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. Om Shanti.